I'd like to yield 30 seconds to my good friend from Georgia, Ms. Taylor Greene.
Thank
The
you.
lady from Georgia is recognized for 30 seconds.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. Mr. Speaker, I rise in opposition to H.R. 1. While we're talking about voter suppression and long lines, I'd like to point out that there's real voter suppression that happens right here in Congress. Many members of Congress have to stand in long lines to enter the chamber, going through metal detectors, emptying our pockets, and being treated very disrespectfully. So that is real voter suppression, and it's a shame that it happens right here on the House floor. Standing in line to vote is not voter suppression. It's just part of the voting process, just like people stand in line to buy groceries at the grocery store. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. You just watched Marjorie Taylor Greene act like a complete and total moron and disrespect her own constituents who sometimes can wait up to 10 hours in line to vote. In a state that is trying to put in voter suppression laws that include things like you can't give people bottled water while they're standing in line or food. But yet there is a wait time in some places in Georgia of 10 hours. They also want to take away Sunday voting in Georgia, so those lines will get longer, and she's expecting people to take their time off of work to be able to vote, and she tries to compare that to the short lines she has to wait to get into the Senate, or not the Senate, the House, to vote for her bills that are all garbage. Or any of the good bills she votes against and then does some nonsense thing for some airtime to be talked about because she firmly believes in the Donald Trump way of make as much noise as possible, try to be as obnoxious as possible, and hope that that sticks. That's her thing. And the fact, again, that she's trying to say in that video that it's perfectly normal to have to stand and wait to vote shows her privilege and her just all-around willful ignorance and ignoring the basic facts. Nobody should stand in 10-hour lines to be able to vote. Nobody should be forced to go without food or water to be able to vote. I'm not even sure if you can get out of line to go to the bathroom in these places. So you have to stand in line for up to 10 hours to vote, and you have your own politician being like, nah, doesn't matter. And do you know who those people that are standing in lines like that are most of the time? They're the poor minority voters that she don't give no craps about. And it shows. She should not be using her long waits and the fact that there's massive voter suppression in her state as a way to do whatever it is that she just tried to pull there, because it's gross. And she is gross. And I will see y'all later.